Let's get up in here. You already know it's your girl T. It's me.
It's me, Carly, and today we're doing the Korean Fire Noodle Challenge.
Packs.
In front of me is 20 packs of Korean Fire Noodles. That's 10,000 calories,
You ain't
10
gonna finish
pounds
that, Miss
of
Ma'am.
food. The current record,
Stop saying.
15 packs in 10 minutes. I've got my timer ready.
So I know you about to make me mad
Three,
because you about to
2,
waste over all them
1.
noodles.
You post a new food challenge video?
Yep.
You worried about likes people
Already has
starving.
10,000 likes.
You wasting noodles.
Wow. Congrats.
I know you cheated.
Thanks.
Who is this? I don't cheat. This video is edited. Look at you. But to make me mad, you wasting over noodles. What the cop? I like the footage. Get your dirty feet off the counter. You know your toes be sweating. Live stream. Eat that much. My stomach will explode. Then why would you do it then? Why would you do it? F the views. You wasting
Hey guys,
food.
it's me, Carly, and today is my first ever live challenge, and I thought we would
Look at
start
all
off
those
by
noodles.
doing the last challenge, but me beating it this time. In front of me is 20 packs of Korean Fire Noodles. I've got my timer ready. In
Precious.
3,
Yo,
2,
Adrian. Here's Johnny.
1.
Do you like scary movies? I feel the need for speed. Don't drink the milk over the freaking noodles. So nasty. You got sauce all around your mouth. You're 2 years old. Back up from the noodles, because you're nasty. You're drinking the milk and spill it in the noodles. Spit it out. Before you start spitting in the food, give me some. Give me some, Miss Ma'am. People starving. Give me some noodles. So you start spitting and be like, with the milk flying up. Don't nobody want them noodles. You wasting over noodles. Nasty. Yes, ma'am.
I need more. Carly, are you okay? Well, it looks like Carly bit off more than she
What
could
did you do
chew.
to the noodles?
When I first started working at La Belle Cuisine, I thought I had a chance to prove myself in the world of high-end culinary arts. But dreams have a way of souring in the harsh reality of kitchen life. Instead of plating delicate entrees or learning the secrets of fine sauces, I found myself relegated to gorying task, peeling mountains of potatoes. The kitchen's damp environment seeped into my skin, turning it rough, scabbed, and unrecognizable. Chef Laurent was the worst. His booming voice echoed through the kitchen, barking orders and criticisms with no regard for who was in his path. I was his favorite target.
Paul!
He bellowed one afternoon, slamming a wooden spoon on the counter.
Even a monkey could peel faster than you.
Trying to say.
Are your hands broken?
The other cooks laughed. My cheeks burned, but I kept my head down, fingers trembling as I worked the peeler.
Quit that job.
Every day was the same. The final straw came during a staff tasting. I'd spent weeks experimenting with recipes after hours, crafting a dish I hoped would finally earn me some recognition. When Laurent announced a tasting session, I seized the opportunity and presented my creation, foie gras. Laurent took one bite and spat into the dish.
Garbage!
He declared.
Disrespect.
Stick
Oh,
to
you gonna spit in
what
my
he
food?
did.
That's how we doing things around here? Hold up. Oh, I got something for your ass. Bleh.
Peeling potatoes. That's all you're good for.
Laughter erupted again, louder this time. My vision blurred with tears, but I swallowed them back. I smiled and nodded, but inside, something cracked. That night, alone in the kitchen, I stared at the pile of peelings I'd left unfinished. The steel glint of the peeler caught my eye, and my reflection stared back, warped and jagged. Then Laurent's voice echoed in my head.
Stick to peeling.
I'd been slaving for months, bending over backward for Laurent, only to be humiliated time and time again. If all he saw in me was someone to scrape and discard, maybe I'd give him exactly that. I threw myself into peeling, my knife flashing through tuber after tuber, sweat dripping from my brow onto the growing mound of mashed potatoes. My hands, calloused from relentless labor, began to ache. Without realizing it, the blade slipped, slicing through one of the hardened calluses on my palm. The sliver of skin fell onto the pile of potatoes, almost indistinguishable from the starchy flesh. I froze, staring at the tiny piece of myself nestled among the mash. An idea took root in my mind, grotesque yet irresistible. What if? Driven by exhaustion and a twisted sense of rebellion, I picked up the peeler. Slowly, deliberately, I shaved off another patch of rough skin. The pain was sharp but fleeting, and the satisfaction of reclaiming control was exhilarating. I examined it, transfixed. It was almost poetic, the way my own body could be reduced to nothing but scraps, just like the potatoes, just like Laurent wanted. I mixed the pieces into the mash, seasoning it with salt, pepper, and herbs. The next day, the dish was a hit.
Yo, that's J-Wow.
Customers raved
J-Wow
about the
from Jersey
unique
Shore.
depth of the mashed potatoes, praising Laurent for his ingenuity. He basked in the accolades, his chest puffed out with pride, while I stood in the shadows, silently savoring my secret. But the praise didn't change my position. Laurent continued to belittle me, taking full credit for the dishes I prepared. Oddly, though, I no longer felt humiliated when peeling potatoes. That night, I stood in front of the mirror, peeling tool in hand. The first time had been an act of rage, but now Now it
Licking
felt like
husk
power.
and potatoes.
The kitchen became my domain of transformation. My worsening skin condition provided ample material to mix into the potatoes.
Yes, get him some gloves for his hands because I know people like that got skin issues like eczema, psoriasis. Or they got like real sweaty hands and it be like drying out their skin. Get him some gloves. That's all you gotta do is get him some gloves. It's nasty. You got him scraping potatoes, scraping his flakes, his skin flakes.
Patches of dry skin, even the occasional drop of blood, all found their way into the mash. With each strip of skin I removed, I felt lighter, freer. I was no longer just Paul, the potato peeler, the kitchen grunt. I'd gather the strips, mix them into the batch of mashed potatoes. I was the secret ingredient, the thing that made their meals unforgettable. The restaurant's reputation soared. Laurent basked in the glory, oblivious to the true source of his newfound success. But my body didn't heal the way I expected. Where I'd peeled, the skin didn't grow back. Instead, strange, pale patches emerged, soft and glistening like raw fish. The pain became a constant hum, but it didn't matter. The dishes were all that mattered. Then, one night, as I prepared another dish, Laurent burst into the kitchen, red-faced.
What is this?
He demanded, slamming a bowl onto the counter. I froze. The broth shimmered with an oily sheen, and tiny pale fragments floated to the surface, pieces I hadn't chopped finely enough.
Explain yourself.
He roared, grabbing my arm. His grip tightened, pulling up my sleeve. The bandages unraveled, revealing the patchwork of raw flesh beneath. His eyes widened in horror.
What have you done?
He whispered, his voice barely audible over the pounding of my heart. I smiled, the first genuine smile I'd felt in months. I've been giving you what you wanted, chef. A piece of me in every dish. Laurent stumbled back, clutching his stomach. His face turned pale as the realization hit. The critic, the patrons, the accolades, all built on the foundation of my sacrifice. He retched, the sound echoing through the silent kitchen. I turned back to the cutting board, the peeler gleaming under the fluorescent lights. There was still so much more to give.